XRP has captured the spotlight, surging an impressive 11% in just 24 hours and drawing the attention of traders and investors across the globe. This sudden momentum has reignited excitement in the crypto community, with many now watching XRP's every move, eager to see if this rally marks the beginning of a new era for the digital asset. The price rocketed to nearly 240, its highest level in months, and a figure that few predicted would be reached so quickly. This surge has not only surprised skeptics but also rewarded patient holders who weathered the recent volatility. This wasn't just another routine price jump, it was a decisive breakout that smashed through a stubborn resistance at 232, a level that had capped XRP for weeks and seemed almost impenetrable. The breakthrough sent a clear signal to the market that XRP's momentum was real and that the asset was ready to challenge new heights. The market had been waiting for a catalyst, and today's explosive rally delivered just that, unleashing trading volumes not seen since December. The sudden influx of buyers and sellers created a frenzy of activity, with exchanges reporting record numbers of XRP transactions in a single day. Social media platforms lit up with excitement as influencers and analysts weighed in, speculating on what could be driving this powerful move. Some pointed to positive regulatory developments, while others cited renewed institutional interest and technical factors, aligning at just the right moment. For weeks, every attempt to break out was met with relentless selling pressure, frustrating holders and shaking the confidence of even the most loyal supporters, until now. The repeated failures had created a sense of doubt, but today's rally has turned that skepticism into optimism. This surge isn't just about numbers on a screen, it's a psychological breakthrough for an asset with one of crypto's most complex and controversial histories. XRP has faced regulatory battles, market skepticism, and wild price swings, but this rally signals a potential turning point in its journey. The move was backed by massive trading volume, signaling broad participation and renewed confidence in XRP's future. Traders, both retail and institutional, piled in, suggesting that this wasn't just a flash in the pan, but a move with real conviction behind it. High volume validates the rally, suggesting this new level could be a sustainable platform for further growth. If this momentum holds, XRP could be poised for even greater gains in the weeks ahead, as more investors take notice and join the action. The stage is set for XRP's next chapter, driven by a perfect storm of demand, shifting supply dynamics, and growing regulatory optimism. As the dust settles from today's rally, all eyes are on XRP to see if it can sustain this momentum and truly redefine its place in the crypto landscape. One of the most significant drivers behind XRP's recent surge is the highly anticipated launch of spot XRP ETFs in the United States. This development has sent ripples through the financial world, as it represents a major step forward in bridging the gap between traditional finance and the rapidly evolving world of digital assets. For the first time, mainstream investors, ranging from seasoned Wall Street professionals to everyday individuals, can gain exposure to XRP through familiar, regulated investment vehicles. This accessibility is a game changer, making it easier than ever for a broad spectrum of investors to participate in the XRP market without the technical hurdles of managing crypto wallets or navigating unregulated exchanges. These ETFs, which began trading in November, provide a straightforward and secure way to invest in XRP. Investors no longer need to worry about safeguarding private keys or dealing with the complexities of crypto exchanges. Instead, they can simply buy and sell XRP ETFs through their existing brokerage accounts, just like any other stock or fund. The impact has been immediate and dramatic. On January 5th alone, XRP ETFs attracted a staggering $48 million in net inflows, propelling total inflows past the $1 billion mark in less than 2 months. This surge in capital highlights the pent-up demand for regulated crypto investment products and the growing confidence in XRP's future. Trading volumes for these ETFs have soared to unprecedented levels, reflecting not only intense market excitement, but also the deep liquidity that institutional and retail investors bring to the table. The sheer scale of activity has made XRP ETFs some of the most actively traded crypto-linked products on the market. The success of these ETFs marks a pivotal turning point for XRP. No longer viewed solely as a tool for cross-border payments, XRP is now being recognized as a legitimate store of value and a mainstream investment asset. This shift in perception is reshaping how both the public and financial institutions view the cryptocurrency. Backed by real capital inflows and growing investor enthusiasm, this new narrative has provided the momentum needed to break through long-standing price barriers. The excitement is palpable, as traders and investors alike celebrate XRP's newfound status in the financial world. Today, the ETF phenomenon stands at the heart of XRP's resurgence, drawing in both institutional giants and individual investors. As more capital flows in and awareness spreads, XRP's role in the global financial landscape is being redefined before our eyes. While demand surges, XRP's available supply on exchanges is quietly shrinking to multi-year lows. Investors moving XRP off exchanges signals long-term conviction, reducing the pool of tokens available for immediate sale. This supply squeeze means even modest buying pressure can trigger outsized price moves. ETFs, as large-scale buyers, amplify this effect. Each new inflow requires real XRP to be purchased from a dwindling supply. It's classic supply and demand. Institutional demand is rising, while liquid supply is falling. The result? A volatile, upwardly biased market environment. Analysts are increasingly bullish, seeing this dynamic as a recipe for sustained price rallies. Every new wave of buying now has a magnified impact on XRP's price. For years, regulatory uncertainty in the US weighed heavily on XRP, keeping many investors at bay. That's changing. Recent shifts in SEC leadership and talk of new crypto legislation are fueling optimism. The departure of a crypto-skeptical SEC commissioner signals a potential shift toward more balanced regulation. Ongoing discussions in Washington about clear digital asset rules are boosting market confidence. For XRP, which already has some legal clarity, a stable national framework could finally remove the regulatory overhang. This improving landscape is giving investors the confidence to return, lowering perceived risk. The market is now pricing in a future where XRP can thrive in the US with clear legal standing. Beyond fundamentals, technical analysis reveals how XRP's breakout unfolded and what could come next. After weeks of consolidation, XRP smashed through the $2.28 to $2.32 resistance, a textbook breakout. This triggered a wave of automated buy orders and forced short sellers to cover, fueling the rally. The old resistance now acts as support. Holding above it would confirm the breakout's strength. Traders are eyeing historical peaks and technical targets for the next resistance. Sustaining this level could signal the start of a more significant bull run. The charts tell a story of a major trend shift. All eyes are on whether XRP can maintain its momentum above this new support. Spot ETFs don't just bring new capital, they fundamentally reshape the market and amplify price moves. Instead of scattered small buyers, ETFs channel massive demand into concentrated purchases, driving up the spot price. Every ETF share bought means real XRP is purchased, creating direct mechanical buying pressure. The media attention around ETF flows draws even more investors, creating a feedback loop of demand. But this amplification works both ways. Outflows could trigger rapid sell-offs if sentiment turns. The ETF mechanism makes the market more reflexive, with trends becoming more pronounced. For now, inflows are supercharging the rally, but the double-edged nature of ETFs remains. The ETF era has made XRP's market more dynamic and more volatile. XRP's surge is as much about psychology as it is about numbers. Breaking the $2.30 barrier shattered weeks of uncertainty, flipping market sentiment overnight. Buyers feel validated, sidelined investors rush in, and former sellers reconsider their stance. This shift creates a powerful feedback loop. Momentum builds as more people join the rally. Social media and news amplify the story, drawing in even more attention and capital. The price action itself becomes the best marketing tool. FOMO and capitulation drive prices beyond what fundamentals alone might justify. The rally is powered by renewed optimism and a collective belief that XRP's long wait is finally over. To truly understand XRP's remarkable rally, you first have to appreciate the long and winding road it's traveled. XRP's story is not just about price charts and market cycles, it's about resilience, controversy, and the relentless pursuit of legitimacy in a rapidly evolving financial world. For years, XRP was mired in uncertainty. Ongoing legal battles with the SEC cast a long shadow. keeping the asset sidelined from major exchanges and shunned by institutional investors. The threat of regulatory action led to delistings, frozen trading, and a sense of exile from the mainstream crypto community. But the tide began to turn in 2024 and 2025. Favorable court rulings finally brought long-awaited legal clarity, opening the door for exchanges to relist XRP. The news sent ripples of excitement through the market as traders and investors saw a path forward for the embattled token. The ultimate validation came with the launch of spot ETFs in late 2020 and early 2025. This milestone signaled that regulators were now comfortable enough to allow mainstream investment products tied to XRP, a move that had once seemed impossible. With ETF approval, XRP's most challenging era officially ended. The narrative shifted from legal jeopardy to one of institutional adoption and renewed confidence. Major players began to take notice, and partnerships once on hold were reignited. The explosive surge we're witnessing now is the release of years of pent-up potential. It's not just a price movement, it's a collective sigh of relief and a celebration of perseverance. For long-term holders, this rally is more than just financial gain. It's vindication for their patience and belief in XRP's future, a testament to the power of resilience in the face of adversity. Today, XRP stands transformed. Once a symbol of controversy, it's now embraced by Wall Street and recognized as a mature asset in the global financial landscape. The journey of XRP is no longer defined by setbacks but by redemption and the promise of new beginnings. Its story is a powerful reminder that persistence and belief can turn even the toughest challenges into opportunities for growth. With XRP breaking key resistance, the big question is, what's next? Holding above the $2.28-2.32 support will be crucial for confirming the rally's strength. ETF inflows are just beginning, and the supply squeeze shows no sign of easing. As more tokens are locked away and institutional demand grows, the backdrop for higher prices remains strong. The interplay of demand, supply, and regulatory clarity is creating a perfect storm for XRP. While no rally is linear, the fundamentals suggest this is more than a temporary spike. XRP may finally be entering a new, more promising era.